Welcome to Long Lost Brothers, the podcast devoted to talking shit
and self-improvement.
That's right. My name is Brett Scott.
And I'm Jesse Cole.
And we are the Long Lost Brothers.
Indeed. So what's up, my man? Been a little bit.
It has. I think we took a week off. I think it's been about 2 weeks, right?
Yeah. It's been a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, we talked like last week and we're like, man, I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. Like, neither one of us.
It's like I've been busy, but I just didn't have any like content to give really.
Yeah, I feel the same way. It was like we hadn't really watched anything. We hadn't really done anything new. It's just the same old shit. Like,
right.
So.
Anyway,
it worked out. Here we are. We're back.
What's up, baseball team? How we doing?
What's going on? Starting lineup.
Yes. Well, shows have like they're like fans, time suckers. Tuesdays, that kind of thing.
Yeah, we got lineup.
Yeah, we got starting lineup. What's up, starting lineup? So yeah, speaking of starting lineup, dude.
Speaking of starting lineup, what's up?
My fucking wife is the new fucking goated fucking training partner, bro.
Oh yeah, you guys are.
I swear to God.
Together.
Dude, my wife is a gangster. She's been going hard at AF. Like, cause it's like, I'm not, like, I squatted like once and I benched like once, but we've been working out like every fucking day, dude. I mean,
that's good. Last time we talked, you said you was going to try to work out every day.
Yeah. I think there's been 2 times where we didn't work out 2 days in a row. And like that was like yesterday and today. And I was going to go today, but Kimberly's chest is just like still blasted from her bench press. And she's like, can we just not today and just go tomorrow? And I was like, yeah, that's fine. Cause I'm going to be walking around the house doing a mountain of laundry. I got like, more than 10,000 steps. 11,000 steps doing laundry at my house basically all day and grocery shopping. So I was like,
You got your walking in?
Yeah, ate clean, let my body get like a fresh start because it's like we've been going like back to back on every workout. So it's like everything was getting a little bit sore. So I'm like, all right, you know what? A couple of days is fine. It's not a huge deal, but we'll work out every day again until everything hurts and get a little rest and get back at it again. And we've been flawless. I mean, when I say flawless, I mean like killing it with the diet. Like Kimberly's committed, I'm committed. We had a planned cheat meal yesterday. I was like, dude, I'm gonna get me a Subway. Kimberly's like, we're gonna get that. I'm gonna get a big coffee, and then she just wanted French fries, and I wanted McChicken. And so I was like, and this is over the day. And so, and I had a piece of pizza that was left over, and I was like, all right.
You had a cheat day, not a cheat meal.
Yeah, a cheat day. No, I had a whole ass day, and I don't feel guilty. I'm back on it today. Fucking eating clean like a champ. Fucking.
Are you doing keto?
Yeah, and dude, we cracked the fucking code, baby. Check it out. I found 0 carb street taco tortillas. Kimberly found them.
Yeah.
Every day's taco day, dog.
Okay.
And dude, I'm not bloated. I'm tightening up, getting mad. Like they even have protein and only fiber as carbs. These tortillas, Mission makes them.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm like fucking just macking on these things every day. And so if you can have a taco, you don't feel like you're not. Or then there's also like I got like keto bread, and then I got like these keto English muffins that are fucking smacking. Okay. So it's like little cheat codes here and there, but like, I think you saw my story, like, I went and got like some badass, New York strip. We had a little cottage cheese, some salad. I discovered I discovered a new kind of onion, bro. It's not new to anybody else except for me because I'm an idiot, but it's called like a shallot.
Okay.
It's like it's like onion light. Yeah. Have you heard of a shallot?
Yeah, we've gotten them in those like meals that come like Dinnerly and shit like that.
Yeah, dude, they're okay. They're all right. That's like I want them for every meal, like the way that I eat green onions every meal. Like I'm on that with them, and I just found a bag of them at the went to the, like a grocery outlet store. You guys have those, right? Where it's like
Yeah.
it's not. It used to be called canned food outlet. It's just like kind of like bargain store. I don't know. It's weird because they always have like hella like supplements and shit. But they have those tortillas
Yeah.
today. They had a bag of these shallots for $4, and usually it's like $4 for 2 or 3 of them. So I was like, all right, probably got to eat them fast, but that's okay. But anyway, so you know who Larry Wheels is, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so for our listeners who don't, he's like the strongest bodybuilder in the world. He's been doing strongman a little bit. He does powerlifting competitions. He's also a bodybuilder, just super fucking jacked fucking monster guy. So when I was there, I seen this pre-workout for $13, and I said, that seems like a value. Wonder if it's any good. And I looked at it after I bought it because I said, oh, Larry Wheels BPI, I'll try it out. $13, can't hurt, you know. I looked on the back. The profile isn't super.
Not great.
Nah, it's not really. Nothing's jumping out at me, but I'm almost out of hide, and that's what you take, right? Is hide?
Currently, actually
That's
no. Right now, I think I might have hide again now. Let me look.
Hide's my
Yeah,
go-to.
hide, yeah.
Because it's just for what it costs, and the effect is like one scoop. I'm dialed in, you know. And also the cool thing about it is like, or for me that I like having like a, you know, because Hyde used to be way more caffeinated than the version they have now.
Yeah, and way more expensive too. It used to be like a top tier fucking brand that like Jekyll and Hyde people would pay for the stack. And I
Yeah.
remember it being a big deal when it first came out.
Yeah, and you know, but like 2 scoops of that shit was like hard. Like I remember, I had it, and I didn't even look at the label. And I was like, you know, I take 2 scoops of everything. This is when I was a little younger, you know, when I was more into like stimulant pre-workouts. And I took 2 scoops of it, and I gave Kimberly, I think I gave Kimberly like a scoop and a half, or like a fat scoop. And I only put like a little bit of water, and I think I told this story before, but we put like a little bit of water and like pounded it, right? And, dude, and this is when we lived in Menlo, so we'd like walk to the gym, cause it's like the high school gym, there's like a block away. Dude, Kimberly like threw up, and I swear I thought I was gonna die. I was like, oh my God. I was like, this is so bad. Like, if you ever like, oh, but I looked at it, and it's 340 milligrams of caffeine a scoop.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. That's like fucking,
dude.
Dude, yeah, that's not good.
That's a fuck ton.
Yeah, that could like give you light sensitivity.
That's like instantly ingesting 4 big cups of coffee.
Yeah, and I doused it. I mean, I put it in like 4 ounces of water, bro.
That's fucking crazy. Yeah,
that's
fuck that.
Now I do like 1 scoop in a full shaker, and then I fill up my shaker again and drink water throughout the workout. You know what I mean?
And it's not as caffeinated as it used to be.
No, it's 170 now, and that's kind of I think that's kind of the sweet spot. Is about 150 to 200 milligrams for a pre-workout for me personally. Because any more than that, I get all like ADD distracted and like kind of a little anxious. But
yeah, a little fucking
you know, I'm looking.
Yeah,
looking at worrying about other shit instead of like doing the job, the task at hand. I'm thinking about other things, and 100%. It's like. So for me, I'm like 170, 200, you know, whatever. Like, I'm good there. And then I don't know, Hyde's been good to me. I'm gonna try this Larry Wheels shit tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. And since like we've been working out, I'm like, oh man, I need to look up in here and see what kind of supplements I got hiding out up in the closet. So I've been like I've really been like focused. Like, I'm pretty fucking proud of myself as far as like fitness goes. Like, I haven't been weighing myself, but I've been just, you know, like doing the output and not worried about the outcome. because if I
Yeah.
just do the work and stay the course, it's gonna come, you know? Like, I haven't eaten, with the exception of yesterday, I've been eating like a fucking saint, bro. Like, you know, like overeating a few times, but only with like healthy ass food. And then like every time we work out, we do cardio. You know, I've been training abs. I've been, not doing things not ego lifting at all. You know, just like getting that good pump, like bodybuilding really. And so,
Yeah.
I don't know. And then Kimberly started like full on lifting with me, because before it's like, yeah, we go to the gym. I lift for a half hour. She walks for the whole hour. And then I come and do like, you know, my cardio. But it's like, I'm always like shortchanging the lifting because I don't want to like, you know, be like, okay, well, I need my time of my cardio now and make her do like, it was weird. So now it's like, we're just doing the same workout together.
That's
Like,
cool.
you know,
Sure,
the
but
weight's a little different, and some moves she doesn't want to do, so that's fine. You know, she's like, nah, I'm just gonna keep doing like I like to do reverse hypers, and she's like, I'm not doing that, and I'm like, okay. She's like, but I'm gonna keep doing these kettlebell straight legs, you know, straight leg deadlifts, and I'm like, okay, cool. You know, it's like same you know, posterior chain workout. So
yeah, that's how when I'm with my son, it sounds very similar to what we do. Like, you know, the weight's different, obviously, but I try to
yeah,
get him to at least try the same movements. There's some that it's just like awkward for him. You know how it is. The first time you do some things,
yeah,
you're like, I'm not feeling it here, and you're trying to give him cues, and like it's like, all
yeah,
right, well, tell you what, just do this for now, do this other one.
yeah,
But
and
I try to get him to do the things that are weird. I'm like, you just have to practice it, man. It's like anything else. You have to practice it to start feeling it in the right muscles, to do it correctly. Like, it's a skill.
yeah, and it's been kind of wild for me, because me going lighter has actually been way like, you know, better, because I'm actually like restoring a lot of like the muscles that are around the joints that have been hurting me. I
Yeah.
don't know if that makes sense, but it's like those straight leg deadlifts with kettlebells I'm slowly getting them heavier now. I'm like, there's these 57-pound kettlebells. There's two of them at my gym, and then like I was doing like 185-pounder and just like really focusing on like glute hamstring activation. So now I'm
Yeah.
getting it to where I'm doing like, you know, so pretty soon I have to go back to the barbell hitting straight legs, but I'm just being very gradual, just letting it come slow. I'm not, you know, I like put 315 on a barbell and just hit a single, because I just like, okay, let's just see where I'm at with it. That went up super easy, as it should, but like, you know, there's always that fear, especially like when you have been strong, that it won't be there when you come back. So I'm like, you know, I haven't deadlifted yet, but I'm kind of just slowly like hitting ones that are like squatting 3 wheels, benching 2 wheels, deadlifting 4 wheels, you know, like, you know, just checking the bases. I don't gotta like push, you know, cause I mean like, I've obviously bench squatted and deadlifted a lot more than that, but you know, those are kind of my like, all right, dude, this is the level where I want to be, you know, if needed. I want to be able to unlock that, at least that amount of strength.
Yeah. I've never been strong, so I don't really fucking, I don't have to
Oh,
worry about that.
I found my kilo, of pure 100% Colombian creatine.
What?
You know, I bought this tub of creatine monohydrate. Like, I think I've had that thing for like 2 fucking years now, bro.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's just pure mono, and
Yeah.
it's so fucking terrible trying to eat that shit though. I put it in anything, and it's like, it just sinks to the bottom. You taste it, it's like,
And I just mix it in usually either in my pre-workout. It's even better if you just mix it in with your shake. Like if you make
yeah,
a protein shake, mix it in that shit, and it'll go down a lot smoother. But speaking of, you talked about your supplement cupboard and the shit that you're discovering you got in there. Like, let's talk a little bit about that, because I was just, I don't know, I want to pick your brain a little bit, and you can pick mine. But I want to know, like, if you had to choose 3 supplements, you got to choose 3 supplements that will help, you know, whatever, like overall health, performance in the gym, whatever. Like, what do you think most effective, and like you only have enough money to buy 3, what do you go with?
I'm going. Okay,
Like, like for maximum benefit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like,
I'm gonna go either what is it? The HTP, or I'm gonna get vitamin D. One of those, just because it's like circadian rhythms and happiness play a lot in, you know, being able to do the things. And then creatine is always gonna be A1. A1, best bang for your buck. Supplement, and then some sort of stimulant pre-workout. Hopefully. And I know that unless they're like super saturated, it bears minimal result, but I do like mine with a touch of beta-alanine in it.
Yeah, interesting choice. I was wondering if you would choose a pre-workout or not, because, you know, I love pre-workout. I love it. I take it to lift. I take it to run. I fucking love it.
Yeah.
But I know it's not fucking essential. Like, for any of the shit. Like, I know there are way more important things to take, but I also get, like, taking that pre-workout, it might give you that little extra oomph to even fucking work out, like, for some people.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
yeah, you know, and I mean,
some days you don't even feel like lifting, but you're like, man, you know what? Once I get this pre-workout in me and get fucking moving, it's on. But if I didn't have pre-workout, maybe I wouldn't be as motivated to fucking move.
Yeah, and, you know, for me, it's like I put me and Kimberly's shaker cups right by the sink, and then I put a scoop in it with her, like, at night, so I just, you know, I go downstairs, put the water in, shake them up, you know, we're getting ready and, you know, drinking them in the car, so it's like, for me, especially if it's a morning workout, it's important. But
it's a ritual, too, right? It's a little bit of a ritual.
Yeah, and I know he said it critically, but Elliot Holtzman said, he's like, you know, you buy the tub of the shit, so you gotta work out, and it's like, well, yeah, I got the tub of the shit. I'm gonna take the shit. I'm gonna go work out. You know? So whatever, dude. You know, like if it, like I mean, for me, but I know that. But a lot of the other things that I would say to buy, you can get through diet. That's the only reason, and you can even get creatine through diet if you know. But like, I was gonna be like, fish oil is super good for the joints. Oh, you know what? There's another one actually that I want to buy that I'm gonna get here, like, probably order it tonight. I actually forgot about it. I want to get glucosamine chondroitin.
Yeah, joint support, right?
Yeah, cause I got a lot of little joint boo boos, bro.
I used to take that, and I've read mixed, you know, studies on that. Like, some of it's like it actually doesn't really do shit, and some of it's like, people swear by it.
My dad swore by it. There's this older guy that I work with. I mean, and he's still, I mean, he's like 60 something, and he's like a photographer walking hours and hours and hours packing his gear, and he's like, I don't, you know, he's like, I'm not some fitness guru guy. He's like, but I take this, I'm good. He's like, I can walk, but if he goes, I swear, it's like it took like 10 years off me. I was like, huh. And I mean, and even if it's just a placebo for him, like, I took my shit and I can walk.
Yeah, I think the first time I heard about that was way back in like 2012, man. Like,
my dad would swear by it.
Back in the POG days, I didn't get it from POG. I got it from Nick Wright Bodybuilding. Remember Nick Wright?
Vaguely.
Dude, I'm surprised you don't know more about him, because I would say about 2014, 2015, he switched to straight powerlifting, and he did really fucking well at that. But he was one of the first YouTube bodybuilders. He was a really young teenage kid, and he won like this, teen bodybuilding USA competition or something. And anyway, he switched to powerlifting for a while, did really good at that. Then he went back and did a bodybuilding show, did really well at that. But he was one of the first people I ever heard mention glucosamine and chondroitin, because it's two different supplements.
Yeah.
They use, a lot of times they'll put them
it's like Echinacea Gold, and so they put them together.
Yeah. So you can get glucosamine or you can get chondroitin, but if you can get them together, that's probably your best bet. Like I said, I don't know. It could be mostly anecdotal, like could be placebo. Who
Did
fucking knows?
I used to buy shark cartilage.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a pill. It's shark cartilage, and I don't think it did anything for me, to be honest.
Dude,
But
I mean, I've tried them all, dude. I used to take
what's
for
that
the
shit? I have a L-arginine. What about that? How do you feel about L-arginine?
it dilates blood vessels. It does the thing, but they've discovered things that do better at that now, like what is it called? Leucine, not leucine.
Uh,
Oh shit, what's it called? So you got
all right.
citrulline.
Oh,
Citrulline mal-
citrulline.
citrulline malate will do the same thing, but at less of a dose. And
Isn't
so
that supposed to be in? That's in like that Gorilla Mind, right?
well, probably, but citrulline malate is in just about, but like any quality pre-workout that you get will have citrulline malate and what's the shit you just said you like a little bit ago?
L-arginine.
No, the shit that you like, the tangling.
Oh, beta alanine.
Yeah, it'll have
And
citrulline malate and beta alanine. They work really well together, and they're both kind of proven to actually work. So
yeah, okay, yeah.
so
Because I know that you have to eat like a dump truck of beta alanine, and which is very uncomfortable for it to really be as effective as like they like to pretend it is. But I don't know. I like that little mouth tingle when you first switch back your
it's actually not really that much. It's like it's like 3 grams, 3.2 grams of beta alanine will get you like that's a good dose per day or whatever. Which most people don't take that. I mean, that's like 2 scoops of a pre-workout usually.
Okay.
But you can also, here's the thing, man, and I did this for a long time, and I actually really like doing it, is I would buy just those products without any stimulants in them, right?
Yeah.
And I'd mix whatever it was, I think I don't know if it was 3 grams or whatever it was, of citrulline malate, and then the 3.2 grams of beta alanine, and I would just mix it together, take it by itself, and then just add, like I'd have a cup of coffee or whatever, right?
Yeah. Matt Fraser was saying that he like dry scoops beta alanine.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. But yeah, you do get tingly as fuck. But you know, you build a tolerance to that too. Like
I would imagine, and also I notice a lot of times you'll look at it, right? You'll look at the thing, and it'll say one thing will be beta alanine, and it's always coupled with niacin, and I'm like, what effect does niacin really have? Is that they just put that there for tingle?
I don't know.
Because I know I used to take it to try and pass UAs and shit.
Yeah, it will. Like it will make your skin flush and hot. Like
oh man, hold on, I gotta tell you this story, okay? Since we're on niacin, right?
I think you already did. I think you've told this story, but go ahead.
Is it where I was is it like I did tell this, where I was like, all like, had to go check on my PO, and I just been like, fucking getting high as fucking giraffe balls on all kinds of illicit shit. And I go home taking these 2 little niacins about to flush out my whole system. Dude, I was screaming. I was like, ah! I was like, in the shower, just fucking hating life, like trying to cool off. I was like, damn.
I got a sample at a bunch of samples at like the Arnold Classic one year of at the Expo of some sort of fat burner.
Oh,
and it was awesome, right? But that was one of the fucking effects that freaked me out the first time I took it. Because I was used to the beta alanine tingle, but this like getting flushed skin and being all hot, fucking feeling like I had a fever and shit. Like that was a wild.
Yeah.
And I was freaking out the first time I took it. I was like, what the fuck's going on, man? My whole head is all hot. My face is hot. Like, and red. But, yeah, niacin. I don't know. I mean, it's supposed to be good for you in some regard. Like, they put it in multivitamins and shit, but just not in high doses, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know if I'm a fan of niacin, but I was like, so my top dresser drawer is like all my vitamins and shit, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I haven't even fucking around with any of this shit in a long time. What do I even got in here? And I seen the bottle L large, and I was like, start taking that shit in the morning, bro.
You might as well. I mean, if you got it, fucking take it.
Yeah, I mean, I probably spent $13 on it at some point.
So,
Remember GNC used to be like the like supplement dealer?
yeah, dude, it was the spot.
Yeah, and it was like legit. They had like legit good shit. Now it's like they've been like evaporated into Rite Aid, and you just get like overpriced fucking garbage.
So back in the day, I used to have to go to the mall to go to GNC.
Yeah, same, bro. Same.
And but I mean, I was bought into the supplements, man. Like, and this is before supplements really got huge. Like, supplements went wild once they came out with pre-workouts. Then it just came.
Dude, that craze shit was next level.
Yep.
And yeah, anyway, go ahead. My bad. Talking over you.
Yeah, I think we talked about that before because I took the
Jack 3D.
Jack 3D, man.
The original.
With the dimethyl fucking whatever the fuck. And it was great. It was great. Well, even before that, even before pre-workouts, dude. So when I lost weight, people probably know this, but when I was a teenager, I was like way overweight. The summer between my junior and senior year, I lost a fuck ton of weight, like 60, 70 pounds. And then I kept it off pretty much forever. I fluctuated 20 or 30 pounds, but otherwise, I kept it off.
Yeah. Nice.
But one of the ways I initially lost that weight was taking this supplement. Back then, it was the only one I knew that had it. Like, it was brand new. And I was like on the cutting edge, man. Because I was reading Muscle and Fitness, and I would see the ads in Muscle and Fitness, right? So you'd be like, oh shit, what's this? And then it's crazy before and after photos of like dudes on steroids. But you don't know that. You're just like, oh shit, he got shredded. Like, oh, but that's a pro bodybuilder. That's Lee Priest, motherfucker. That's not you. Anyway, you go in there thinking you're going to get jacked if I take this shit.
Right.
But there's
$64 and a couple workouts. I'm going to look like this guy right here.
Dude, and it's like they were expensive. Like, all the new cool stuff was really expensive. And this was before pre-workout. So I went and bought this fat burner. And goddamn if I can't remember the fucking name right now. But essentially, it was when they first started coming out with, what's that shit that they banned? It was in hydroxycut, right? But
the ephedrine?
Yeah, ephedrine. So this was one of the first ephedrine things. And the thing I got, it was called, it wasn't called ephedrine, but it was something like that, like ephedrine. You know what I mean? Like adrenaline or some shit.
Yeah, it's like a off branch of it. It
was a game changer. Now I didn't know. Go ahead.
Yeah, like it's like a close relative to ephedrine or something like that, and then it's like, and you're like, oh, I'm getting twacked out this whole time.
No. It was ephedrine, 100%.
Oh.
It was ephedrine. That was the main ingredient in it, and that's why it worked. Like, it fucking worked, dude. I lost weight. I had so much fucking energy. And I didn't realize I was pretty much as high as a kite all the time. I was taking it twice a day, right?
Yeah. Dude, I had a bottle of ephedrine when I was a kid. It was like my parents had it for like ever. And I was just like, found it and was like eating it. It was like ephedrine, a bottle of ephedrine.
Yeah. I mean, they used to sell them at gas stations. Mini Thins.
Yeah.
All kinds of different shit. Yellow Jackets used to have it in it.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that shit, I mean, they fucking break it down to make meth, right? Like, they go by,
100%.
like, Sudafed.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's why, like, you have to, show your ID. That's why Sudafed's regulated now.
Yes, absolutely. But back in the fucking Wild West, the supplements, that shit was easily available. I was buying it at 16 years old at GNC, but I remember it was $60 a bottle. Okay. But man, like I had to have it, right? I mean, I fucking lost all that weight with it. Blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
buddy.
Fucking great. Then they came out with, you were talking about L-arginine earlier.
Yeah.
The first time that came out as a supplement, it's like, if people don't know what it is, it's a vasodilator. It gives you a really good pump, basically. That's what L-arginine does. It dilates your blood vessels, and you get a better pump. You get stronger blood flow.
I remember I was at GNC the first time I ever bought L-arginine, and I thought I was doing something. I was like, ooh.
Same.
I was like, am I natty? Am I still natural?
Dude, same. I bought it, so when it first came out on the market, it was the only thing you could get that had this in it, at least marketed as a supplement. I didn't know anything about it. Like, you could have probably got it at a vitamin store or something.
Yeah, vitamin shoppy.
Right, but I go into GNC because I saw this ad in the goddamn Muscle and Fitness or Flex magazine, and it was called NO2.
Oh, yeah.
Nitric oxide 2, whatever.
Yeah.
But it was called NO2. And I was like, this shit. And I really thought I was doing stuff, right? Like, I remember telling people when I was taking it, I was like, oh, this stuff? This is, I mean, they call this
right here
steroids, dude. This is like a level under steroids, okay?
Yeah.
It's right up there. No, all it really was L-arginine, dude, and it was $80 a fucking, and you had to take, this is what I was saying about how L-citrulline is the same thing but so much better. It's a better vasodilator because L-arginine, you had to take 10 pills a day.
Holy shit, son.
5 in the morning, 5 in the afternoon to get the right dosage. And I remember thinking it really worked, and I'm sure it did give me a nice fucking pump all the time.
Yeah.
You know, is the stuff they use in like Viagra, basically. And, but yeah, they found out L-citrulline does the same thing on a way lower dose. L-arginine, you just gotta fucking take a ton of it. But so I was buying $80 bottles. But that $80 bottle, dude, it was literally only, I think it was 10 days of supplements. Yeah, it was 100 caps. And you took 10. So it was only 10 days. It lasts you 10 days. And I was spending $80. So what's that? 8 times 3, $240 a month to get a pump?
That's a lot.
Yeah, I didn't know any better. I was fucking 17, 18.
Dude.
But wild west of fucking supplements, man.
Yeah. And you got in the game way before I did.
Yeah. Like I said, 17, 18.
I was like, when we met, I was like pretty new to fitness.
Yeah.
And I would get fucking...
into it at the end of high school, so 2002-ish.
Yeah, I was still just doing drugs and stuff. I wasn't getting into fitness like 2012, 2013. I'll be on like 4chan Fit, just fucking whacked out of my fucking head, fucking on fucking pre-workout, just fucking listen to Scooby and Frank Yang and Z's and just I mean, it was a cool time to be in the little fitness. The internet wasn't real like big. It was 2013. It was like the internet was big, but you like felt like you're on some like extra level, like lower subculture.
The word influencer wasn't a thing yet. You just had these guys that were putting their fucking workouts and thoughts on the internet.
Yeah, on little message boards and shit, And
eventually it became YouTube, and there was just a couple, right? There was just a couple. It was like it was Scooby. Like I said, Nick Wright Bodybuilding. He really was one of the first fitness channels. And Scott Herman. Ogus. Yeah, Matt Ogus. And I just remember, it was literally, I remember finding Matt Ogus, and it was just him filming his workouts. Like, that's what it was. It was like him, he would film his workouts, and then he would talk about it a little bit, talk about what he was doing, preparing for a show or something. And then it got, like, more and more, like, then I feel like they kind of, like, really started the vlog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I want to take you through my day, show you everything I'm doing, show you my workout, show you what I'm eating. Like,
Yeah.
they started that shit, I feel like.
I feel like
Scooby was instructional. You know what I mean? It was like, watch me do this workout, and this is why I do this. But, like, Ogus was like, I'm going to take it through my day, and we're going to go to Chipotle and fucking lift some weights. And POG was doing the same shit. He's fucking cooking with Chris. He's doing a cooking show in his kitchen, using fucking Walmart protein powder to fucking make protein.
Dude, what was that shit called? Body Fortress?
Yeah, Body Fortress.
Wasn't it me and you that were just loving that shit and living off of it forever?
Oh yeah, dude. And then you find out that it was actually, there was a big lawsuit because it was like half dosed and shit.
Yeah, and it was like full of metal.
Yeah.
Like heavy metals in it and shit, like aluminum.
Yeah, like I said, Wild West of fucking supplements, man.
That shit was good. That chocolate peanut butter Body Fort. I had one right now. I would drink it, bro.
It's still like nothing is regulated by the FDA when it comes to supplements. It's still the Wild West when it comes to supplements. It's just that I think a lot of the consumers are a little more informed.
Yeah.
Like what they need. You know what I mean? And shit. I'm sure there's plenty of people still taking fucking like 10 L-arginines a day and fucking fat burn.
Yeah, I'm about to pull that bottle out. I'm gonna try it, bro.
Well, if you got it, you might as well fucking take it, man.
I bet you there's like 26 pills in there. I probably like took it for like 2 days and just took like 2 a day or something.
They still put it in stuff, like, and it works. But when you see nowadays, when you see like a pre-workout, and if it doesn't have L-citrulline and beta-alanine, I'm not interested. Like, because those have actually been proven to work, and I like to have a little creatine in it too, just because I know that's something that works 100%.
Yeah,
it's got of data behind it. Decades.
Yeah. Creatine is just bro, safe as toast, and it's not. You know, it's you can get it out of eating large amounts of beef. You know what I mean? But but if you can just go straight to the source, just fucking get the creatine. Like, you know, because who knows how bioavailable it is within the food you're eating. If you,
true,
I feel like creatine's a good one. I'm gonna start tomorrow. With my creatine little scoop in the pre-workout.
Yeah, do it.
I'll take my L-arginine. I'll try a little sup cycle.
I forget, but I mean, as often as I remember, I take my creatine. You're supposed to take 3 to 5 grams a day. They always say 5, but like, if you're not over 200 pounds, you don't really need 5. Most people don't need 5 grams. They need about 3 grams a day.
Yeah, I heard 3 is like the happy spot, but
it's 3 to 5. You know, it's 3 to 5. But what's great about creatine is it's extremely available. It's very cheap if you just buy plain creatine monohydrate.
Yeah, you can get like a kilo for like $40.
Yep, and you just take a 5 gram scoop of it, throw it in your whatever, drink it down. And it just fucking works, man. It increases strength, endurance, muscular endurance, and muscle size. Like, fucking, what more can you get? What more can you want from a natural supplement that is, like, legal and available? It's like, probably, when I was saying that L-arginine was the closest thing to steroids, like, honestly, creatine is probably the closest thing you're going to get naturally to increasing muscle size and strength and shit.
Probably. I mean, honestly. Yeah. And dude, do you remember that they used to do the creatine serums?
Like what?
It was like a cough syrup that was like micronized. Like, it's such a, like, there's supposed to be like, I just remember, like, in high school, my buddies were like lifting weights. I wasn't really like into it. I went with them like a time or two, you know? Yeah. And they were like, had like this creatine that they fucking, but it was like a tincture dropper, and they could put it under your tongue. Oh, I think it's working, bro. I think it's working. I remember, like, I was like, yeah. And I was just thinking, man, this is low. This is sus.
It's so funny though, because like then you find out years later that like creatine takes a while to build up in your system. You gotta top off your creatine levels. Then after that, it's really, that's all you need to do. You need to top off your creatine level. That's why they say to take 5 grams. But they used to market it in a way that would
load it and then unload it and then deload, right?
they say you'd have to load it for like 10 days, which is like taking extra. You'd take like 10 grams a day, right?
Yeah.
Grams a day for 10 days, and then you can go to 5 grams a day. And then they would say you had to cycle off of it every once in a while, which is bullshit too.
Yeah,
So
because they just want to resell you on that loading period.
yes, exactly. So yeah, there was a lot of fuckery around with like dosing and shit, and just claims that shit would do shit that it really wouldn't. You know,
Yeah.
you'd buy that NO2 and it would be like increases muscle size by 20%. Like,
Well, and they got fucking Ronnie Coleman on the fucking cover of it, you know, and it's like,
right?
Yeah, dude, that's Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah. They sold me on the Lipo 6 because the fat burner, because Lee Priest took it to shred, and Lee Priest, he was known to always get real fat in the off season. He was kinds of ads where he was just like, well, this little fat butterball, and then he'd be fucking shredded. He was one of the most conditioned motherfuckers in bodybuilding. He's like 5'4", but he's fucking shredded.
Right. Little Lee Priest, I mean, he's a fucking legend.
Yeah.
Did you see Jay Cutler's coming back?
Coming back in what way?
He's doing some Masters shows.
Is he?
Yeah. He's been prepping. I'm almost dead ass positive. So I follow a lot of the old school bodybuilders just because it's like.
Yeah, me too. I see him a lot. He's been selling his clothing line a lot.
Yeah.
See him doing that all the time. At Cutler Athletics, and I think he might have supplements as well.
I'm sure he does. Yeah, he has a pre-workout. I remember he was like dry scoop, just like 2 big scoops. This was a couple years back, and I was just like, oh my god, that's fucking diabolical.
Definitely way smaller than he was. Which
yeah.
I like seeing that. I don't like when these dudes try to stay fucking masked. It's like, look, man, your professional career is over. You're not getting paid a fuck ton to compete anymore. Yeah, man, get into the business side of the game and drop down to a normal fucking weight. Probably got to be on TRT the rest of your life to, maintain regular ass T levels after being on super high testosterone for all those years. But other than that, man, there's no reason to be that big. It's like, look at Dorian Yates.
Exactly. I was thinking that too. He's a perfect example. He's like, yeah, I went in, fucking won.
He's really healthy, but he was a mass monster. He was like the first of the
the mass monster. Yeah, I watched a documentary about him, and he's super impressive. And he's a coach now, you know. I think he's doing it right, you know.
Yeah, and he's a pothead.
Yeah,
and I don't know. He's just enjoying life, man. That guy did it right. That guy did it right. I see a lot of these bodybuilder dudes fucking.
You know who I hate?
Who do you hate? Bradley Martin.
No, I'm cool. Bradley, he's cringy, but he's fine.
We were supposed to talk about this on our next show, and I think we forgot.
Oh, well, let me say who. Tell everybody.
Go ahead. Who do you hate?
I hate Cali Muscle, bro.
He's all little now too, right?
Yeah, but it's
compared to how he was.
But he's like, just his messaging now is like, oh, you gotta eat like this, you gotta eat this food and do this, and bodybuilding was like, on those steroids, and he claimed Natty forever, and it's like, well, everybody knows you're on steroids. Shut the fuck up, you know. And he's like like all anti-bodybuilding now, but it's like, fool, it wasn't for bodybuilding. Nobody even know who the fuck you are. What are you even talking about right now?
What
and then on
do?
top of
how do you weigh balls shit now?
I don't know. Probably just fucking gay for pay. I don't know, but he still does his YouTube shit. But he would like take it to the level where he's like eating like Big Macs and hyphy mud, where it's like, like prison, like Pepsi and instant coffee as pre-workout. Like, it's like, fool, you spent your heyday promoting the most unhealthy, disgusting shit, and you're surprised you had a fucking heart attack, and now you're mad at bodybuilding? No, fool, you could have been eating chicken and rice like everybody else. You chose this. This is you, dog. You did this to you. And then and I never really liked him because he always hated on people doing deadlifts too. So, and it's like, just because you're not strong at one thing doesn't mean you have to hate on everybody else for doing it, bud. But
Yeah.
anyway, that fool just rubs me wrong. I just cause it's like, bro, it's like, of course, like, don't be mad at a whole the reason that you have you know,
Oh,
all
yeah.
these nice ass cars, you're always flossing and all this jewelry.
Bodybuilding.
Yeah, you selling people the garbage that made you sick. You're selling
Yeah.
people on this shit that made you sick is what is paying for your recovery from the heart attack you gave yourself. Like, what are you talking about? It's fucking madness.
Yeah.
But anyway, whatever. I digress. But yeah, Bradley Martin. I like Bradley Martin. He's cool, man. He's a stud. He's a big guy. But, you know, I mean, he's delusional thinking he's gonna fight these fucking MMA fighters and shit.
He's delusional. And you know what? I think the first moment I was just like, I don't really like this guy. Do you remember this video? Like early on, Bradley Martin was kind of making a name for himself, like starting to get popular and shit. There was this video of him, and I think it was in one of his vlogs, but he just didn't realize people would react negatively to it. But he goes to like a fast food place, and he goes up to the counter and he orders, like, he's like, oh, I just want an ice water, and then he goes over and gets, soda at the fucking machine. It's like, bro, you got fucking money. You got, like, supplement deals and shit. You gonna fucking cheat him out of some fucking pop. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
He's probably just trying to, like, be viral. I remember actually why now. I'm such a little fucking giddy fanboy. I remember why I like Bradley Martin now. There's one time before he was like super mega big, I had ordered a t-shirt from him, and then on the story, I still have that t-shirt actually. He was on a story and he was wearing the same shirt that I got. I was like, oh, that's the one I bought. That's a dope shirt. He was like, hell yeah, bro. Thanks for your support. I appreciate you so much. So I was like, that's why I'm like, okay, that's cool, man. He treated me like on a personal level, like legit, So that probably would have said that to like literally anybody that was like, hey, I bought your shirt. I'm like, fuck yeah, keep buying my shit. Because I charge way too much for these fucking t-shirts, I'll tell you that.
Yes.
But it was a quality shirt.
You still have that shirt?
Yeah, Zoo Culture. It had, like the print, the shirt is nice. It's long, so like if you got a belly, it's like doesn't like nice shirt. The printing on it, like it's like 7 years old. I've watched it a bazillion times, and like the print's still on it. Still says Zoo. Still quality shirt. It was like a $50 fucking t-shirt. So
great story, dude. You completely changed my mind on Brad.
I know. You should just love him now.
Solid dude, man.
I really do want, but it was funny because he said something about him fighting Mike Perry in a street fight.
And him fighting anyone in a street fight, it's getting really annoying. Everyone on his show, he's like, "Oh, you think you beat me in a street fight?" It's like,
yeah, but it's like,
I guess if you get a dude who can't fight, yeah, the big guy's gonna win every fucking time. But if you get professional fighters, probably not, Bradley Martin. I know you're a big fucking dude, but
Yeah, but then he went and did like some like grappling video thing with somebody way smaller than him and got like fucking smoked.
So I saw just a dude that was the same size as him. And
that's what it was. That's what it was.
Right there, right? It's like, yeah, you're challenging. For one, you're challenging little tiny, like 130, 160.
Yeah. Okay, but that little guy that he just fucking challenged also just won the world championship of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. After being at that weight class, he's the GOAT in 2 organizations at 135.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like
125. Sorry.
Like a full-time master fucking grappler? I don't think so.
Yeah, but it's like,
so I think I'd just slam the fuck up and choke him out. Like, that's what I think.
Yeah, I think, no, Demetrius Johnson will fucking make you cry, buddy.
Gonna climb him like a monkey and fucking choke him out, dude.
Yeah, he's probably gonna kick your shin and then break your arm, like, real fast.
But it just, I don't know, it just annoys me. Just the look on his face when he's talking, because I think he really believes it. Like, well, I'm a big fucking guy, so, I mean, you really think you can take me? I'm big. Like,
yeah, I mean, like, he is a very big, strong, guy. He has a huge vertical jump, like, if he started training seriously, he could probably be a force, but, if your whole thing is, like, he bench presses motorcycles. He's not, I probably wouldn't want to fight Bradley Martin, but people that are professional fighters, dude, Platinum Mike Perry will fucking kill you. He's a bare knuckle boxing champion of the world. And you think you can take him? No. That's not a reality.
Yeah.
He's trying to say that to Brandon Schwab. He's like, we can call Mike Perry right now, dude. He knocked out like Luke Rockhold's teeth, bro. Like,
yeah, it's just annoying. He's super cringe to me. And I think the main thing that really had me like, this fucking guy, like, I don't know. He's real clickbaity.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's always been that.
Like, all of his shorts just have hot girls in them, and like it's something real like dumb. Like it always focuses on the girl, like she blah 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 blah, or Crystal did this or whatever. Like that's his. Like I don't know, dude. I don't know why that annoys me so fucking much, but it's like it does. I got it. I don't like it. I don't like his attitude. And I don't mind clickbaity shit. I get it. I get the fucking game. But, like, if you're also kind of like a douchebag on top of that, I don't know, man. I just can't.
Yeah. I think that, and also I think that the reason that he's doing these, like, could you fight me and beat me in street fight things is because he's trying to, like, regain relevancy.
Sure. Especially when you got influencers like the Paul brothers getting really big recognition in the fight game, like, fighting's becoming relevant. Like, influencers fighting is like a thing now. So to be like, oh, I could take Tyson or whatever. Like, yeah, sure, might get some clicks on that.
Right. I mean, just chase the bag.
Yeah, I get it. But there's plenty of other people doing that I enjoy watching. And that dude's not one of them.
Well, because he's just talking about it. He's not being about it, Yeah. So. Anyway, I think the whole episode has become about the good old days of supplements in the fitness industry, but
that's fine.
That's where we started, baby.
Yeah, we haven't talked about that kind of shit in a while, man.
Right. So,
but we can let's do a little pop culture action, man. What have you been watching?
Well, I watched Yellow Jackets finally.
Yes. What'd you think?
Love it, dude. Juliette Lewis, Christina Ricci, Elijah Woods.
Yeah.
I don't even think I even messed up anybody's name.
No, not yet.
Yeah, no, all of them were just slaying in that whole show.
I'll tell you who's awesome. Those fucking teenage girl actors.
Yeah, like, the one that's the Misty. On point.
Yeah, playing the Christina Ricci.
Yeah, how they both do the glasses thing where they like push the glasses back. That is like, I'm like, that's dope that they both like.
That's fucking wild, creepy ass character.
Yeah, how they pick up on the characteristics.
My favorite character though is probably the girl who plays the young Juliette Lewis.
Yeah, she's great. Nat.
Great. Yeah, Nat. That actress who plays the young version of her, for one, I just think she's really great in Yellow Jacket. But I've seen her in other stuff now, too.
Oh.
I don't remember what, but she's been in some other shit recently, too. I'm like, oh, this chick's blowing up. But that whole cast, even the girl who, doesn't make it out of the first season, I don't want to do too many spoilers here. I want to get some new people on the show, but the girl who doesn't make it at the end of the first season. Like the season ends with this chick freezing to death, right?
Oh, yeah, I know. And I thought she was going to be like in the thing, like big time.
Yeah. Figured she'd be in the mix. What's great is I love that we're 2 seasons in and we still don't know. And you might have even forgotten about this, but like, remember in the very first episode, they show a girl running and falling into like a fucking pit?
Yeah.
We don't know who that is yet. We still don't know who that is yet.
They're supposed to actually like delve into that in season 3. I was reading about some stuff. They're supposed to delve into that. So I think it's supposed to get way worse for Shauna, Shauna hasn't been through enough shit, right?
Oh, you know what? I love the adult Shauna too. Like she's great. Great. And I'll tell you what, her husband is my favorite fucking character. Like at first I hated him. He's my favorite fucking character on the show, dude. Shauna's
Jeff.
Yeah.
Jeff's your favorite character?
Dude, I love Jeff.
Dude, mine's Misty by a lot.
Yeah, she's fun. She's a lot of fun.
Just because she's a fucking maniac, but she just, like, wants acceptance above all.
For sure. She's creepiest.
Yeah, because she's like, well, I took care of it. I fixed things. That's what I do.
Yeah. But what I love Jeff is he's like he's kind of an idiot, but also he talks some fucking sense too. Like once it gets into like season 2, like he's talking Shauna down. He's trying to like, look, this is what we do. But the fact that he tried to blackmail his own fucking wife and friends.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro,
caused all of this fucking issue.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm like. How does he?
Because he's so fucking funny and ridiculous.
Okay.
I just love the way he reacts to things.
I do love
he looks like
his nightmare. Like after the cops come and see him.
Yeah.
His nightmare of his wife with the fucking turkey carver hands.
Yeah.
So good.
Fucking weird. So
yeah.
But so one thing that's crazy is I don't know if you know who the comic book artist Rob Liefeld is.
I do not.
He created Deadpool and Cable and anyway, I'm gonna send you a picture of him later because fucking Jeff is uncanny. He looks just like this guy.
Hey, Jeff he's been in other things I've watched for fucking sure. But you know, before I forget, is Shauna the girl that got murdered in Love and Death?
No, we looked it up.
Oh. Yeah, no, actually, never mind. It's not. Kimberly confirmed. We already looked it up, and I forgot.
She's like, we already talked about this, motherfucker.
Basically.
No, but no, I like that actress. I think she's awesome.
Yeah, no, she's.
For some reason, I think she's kind of attractive. I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is. It's like a mom, like middle-aged lady. I don't know. Something about her. And the fact that she's just like she's just reluctant fucking bitch. Like she's got like a killer.
Yeah, but she doesn't like want to be, but she just is. I feel like she has like the most deep-seated fucking issues.
Yeah, her morals are fucking, I don't know, flexible, right? But so when she's talking to her dead friend in the beginning of season 2 and shit out in the freezer?
Yeah, then the meat locker.
Out in the meat locker or whatever?
Yeah, we'll call it that.
Oh, dude. When they finally get into the legit cannibalism of it, it's like, oh, shit, yes. We've been waiting on this. We've been waiting on this shit. But it is nasty as fuck.
Yeah, Missy, like, is handing out the meat
body
with her hands, like all excited to be handing it out. I was like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that show is fucking insane, bro.
Man, you know, I didn't expect this. I didn't expect the show to have such a like a paranormal aspect to it.
Right.
And it does. Like,
and it's like you don't know if they're just fucking crazy or if this is a thing.
Right, because at one point they're tripping on mushrooms and shit, right?
Yeah, and that's when they kind of start their little cult activities.
Right. So then, like, they're in this weird mushroom cult, kind of like worshiping the forest. It's wild, dude. That is a wild fucking show, and I love it. Love that.
Yeah.
I want to get Yellow Jackets. Like, I want to get a T-shirt or something. You know what I mean? That is like Yellow whatever high school Yellow Jackets. Yeah,
you should get a Letterman's jacket of Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, that'd be dope, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, because like the writers' strike and stuff, there won't be another episodes or another season until 2024, probably like mid-year. And then, but they said they are greenlit for a third season, and the plan is 5 seasons.
Yeah, I heard the same thing. And honestly, 2024 is about when it would be coming anyway, so I'm not like terribly pressed. Like, we got a new season this year in 2023.
Yeah.
It took them about a year and a half to do another season. And we were waiting, Eva and I were waiting like We watched Dexter New Blood. I remember watching Dexter New Blood.
Oh yeah, that's on my list of stuff since I got Paramount. It's like, oh, that new Dexter looks all right.
So we watched that, and I remember kind of at the end of it being like, huh, okay. As much as I didn't love the ending of the original Dexter, I don't know that I like this one any better. And then we kind of went over into Yellow Jackets just by chance. Like I was like, because it was just starting. It was 2 episodes in, and I was like, Eva, let's check out this Yellow Jackets show. It's supposed to be about like this soccer team that gets stranded in the wilderness. They like end up being cannibals or some shit.
And it's like, I know you said it was good, and then I'm Scared to Death. They said they're watching it, but nobody gave me any spoilers or even actually like anything that I really like. I didn't know Christina Ricci was in it. I didn't know Elijah Wood was in it. I didn't know Juliette Lewis was in it. You know, so I was like really surprised. I was like, damn, this cast is crazy star-studded. And I don't mean to sound like a dick, but Juliette Lewis looks like shit, bro.
She looks rough, doesn't she?
Yeah, I mean, and it's not just for it's not just for the role, because I follow her on Instagram too, and I'm just like, fuck, man, this girl just looks like shit, dog.
Definitely does. Like, she kind of looks like the character should look. I mean, it's a perfect casting.
It's great, and I got nothing against Juliette Lewis. I'm just like, damn, she's aging rough.
Oh, clearly she's a good actress. Like,
no, she's great. I have no ill will to her. Like, she's probably a great person, I'd imagine.
I fucking love Natural Born Killers, dude. That is my shit.
Yeah, she's amazing in that.
She's also in fucking From Dusk Till Dawn. She's fucking amazing.
Yeah, she's good at what she does.
Yeah, I've always felt like she kind of looked like she would age rough, though. You know what I mean? Like, there's something about her look already when she was younger that, I don't know, kind of blended itself like a not as attractive older lady. But it does look like she's, and I don't know if she has or not, man. I don't know if it's natural or she just did not take care of herself. Like, I don't know if she got drugs or shit.
Maybe
like,
she just doesn't do all the Photoshop and Botox, and maybe that's just what she should look like, and that's what, and everybody else is just not just being their authentic self because of all the glim and
for sure,
glam and glitz, and she's just doing, this is my life, who I am, I act, but I'm also just a normal human being, so who knows? Maybe that's just what people are actually supposed to look like in Hollywood, and it's just,
I mean, that's what I'm on track to look like. When I'm fucking 60, or however old she is, I imagine she's around 50. Honestly,
she is. I googled it. She's 52.
So
52, was it 52 or 54? I don't remember. But yeah, like early to mid 50s.
There are some attractive 50 somethings out there, but they usually have some work done or something going on,
Yeah.
So,
but anyway, shout out to Juliette Lewis for slaying as Natalie.
Oh yeah, she's fantastic. I love young and Natalie.
Yeah,
so watching that show, like I say that and Jeff are my favorite characters. But I love fucking, what's her name too? Like, what's her name? Huh?
Van? The girl that gets attacked by the wolf, or the girl that eats the dirt?
No, neither one of them motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck about them. No,
Lottie?
No, Jeff's wife. The fucking
Shauna.
I really like.
For once, I'm the one with the name straight. For once.
Yeah, you did just watch it.
Let's
not even talk about fucking 1898, the Yellowstone.
Bro, I stayed up all. Hey, okay, I know it's not Yellowstone, but it is a Yellowstone prequel.
I said, A, it's not Yellowstone. B, it's not 1898. That show doesn't exist that you just described. But
the two people that commented on my Facebook post before you knew exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah, they're just not like me. They weren't going to call you out. Like, I guarantee they're like, I don't think that's really wrong, but I get what he's saying.
Yeah.
I know.
My sister's like, Dad, did you watch 1923 yet? Because you knew exactly what I was talking about. But my sister also knows I'm retarded, so.
I also knew exactly what you were talking about. I'm just the dick that I point out whenever you say names wrong, and it brings me joy.
Yeah. That 1883 It was actually super fucking amazing.
I get a little dopamine hit
Just from fucking busting my balls.
every time you fuck up a name. I'm like, ha ha, yes.
Got him. Oh, speaking of names, I fucking still probably gonna fuck up, but okay. So remember I said I didn't like Crystal Skull because Shia LaBeouf was in it?
Yeah, which is weird because
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah. I was on a whole thing for a long time where I didn't like him.
Uh-huh.
But
Actually,
I
watched
rewatched the Crystal Skull, and that's a good movie.
Yeah, it ain't bad, dude.
Not bad at all. Not bad by a long shot. I had it wrong.
My wife and I both enjoy it. I get that it's probably, the worst of the franchise, but that doesn't mean it's terrible.
Let me hold on, because I know that we did a whole thing where we put them in order before.
Yeah.
Crystal Skull has one-upped the Sean Connery one.
What?
Yeah. The standings have changed. I watched that. I tried to watch that one too, and I was just like,
It might be my favorite one.
oh man, let me get more past the first 12 minutes. It's the young indie that's just, I can't do it.
I love that part. Come on.
Ugh.
Young Indy. You know who plays Young Indy?
Who?
River Phoenix, dude.
I'm sorry, River Phoenix. That was not your reward. Rest in peace, buddy, but that was not the greatest one. I'll try it again. I don't know, but I was just like, what in the fuck?
I love it.
And I remember watching that as a kid a lot. I mean, super into it. And
you know what?
this is where we find out why he doesn't like snakes. And
yeah,
there's even a show, Young Indy.
Yeah, at first he didn't mind snakes in the beginning of that.
Yeah.
He tells another guy, he's like, "Oh, just snakes." But yeah, I could be wrong. Maybe that wasn't fucking. Maybe that was like Brad Renfro or something. I don't fucking know. But no, I think it was River Phoenix. Man, so yeah, I can't believe that's like. Is that your lowest one? Do you think that's the worst one? I don't remember what you ranked it last time. You probably said.
I remember the first one. I like the Nazi one.
Yeah.
And then the Temple of Doom.
Yeah.
And it's got to go like this for me now. It's got to go. Not for the first one is the best one.
Okay.
Then Temple of Doom is the one with like all the voodoo stuff, right? Where they take the heart out of their chest. Okay, that one is not one of my favorites. So it's got to go that one, number one, the newest one, Crystal Skull. Then Temple of Doom is my new last. Or no, second to last. Right now the last place is the Crusaders of the Lost Ark.
I'm not even gonna touch it, bro.
Yeah,
tap that one.
I don't know if that's fair. It'll probably change next time I watch another one of the movies. I'm feeling nostalgic.
Gonna let Crusaders of the Lost Ark fucking stand.
What's it called? The one with is it Raiders of the Lost Ark?
No, I'm just gonna let it be.
What's the one with the dad? Hold up.
The Last Crusade.
Yeah, they gassed you up. They're lying to you too. It's not even. It wasn't even the Last Crusade. They had a Crystal Skull. They had a fucking. What was this new one called? Fucking Ahmed's fucking.
Ahmed? There was no Ahmed in the motherfucker. The newest one is Dial of Destiny.
Dial of Destiny. Who made the dial?
Not Ahmed.
What was his name? God damn it. Now it's gonna piss me off.
Famous fucking scientist of old.
Archimedes.
Yeah. Ahmed. Ahmed. Crusaders of the Lost Ark, dude.
Whatever. Okay. All right. I was doing so good too. I should have just left Indiana Jones alone.
When were you doing good? You were not doing good.
Yeah, all 3 Yellow Jackets. I was slaying.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. You did. You got the names right for me. You told me the names.
Yeah, look, it's usually the other way around.
That's true.
All right, man. I'm gonna wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up. You got any new Marvel Pluses out?
No, sir.
When's Loki come out?
October.
Ooh, okay, so
Next month. So, but I am planning to put out a special Patreon episode where I'm reviewing Iron Man 2 with my good friend David Chastain. We can ever line up a date to do it. We're going to do Iron Man 2 review, and then also going to try to put out the Captain America, the First Avenger review over on Patreon as well. So that's going to be cool.
Who are you doing that with?
My buddy Justin.
Well, that's fucked up. That's my favorite. That's my favorite Marvel movie.
I'm sorry, he caught it early on.
Well, I just see who you're.
You want to do fucking Cap 2, or you want to do?
I'll pick one. Let me find a good one, and I'll get back to you on it.
Or the Avengers is still open. The first.
Ooh, let's do that. Let's do the Avengers. That'd be a good one. We'll do that after Loki. We'll do that around the time we do the Spooktacular.
I got Iron Man 2, I got Thor, I got Captain America, and then Avengers.
Wait, you got Thor still open, part 1?
Somebody already claimed it.
Okay, and so Avengers is open, part 1.
Yes. Yep.
Alright, that's me. I'm in. Let's do it.
I am doing a guest appearance this week over on Comics in Motion podcast with my good friend, Mike.
What's it called again?
Comics in Motion.
Okay.
Is the name of the podcast. It's like a variety show though, so they do everything like, it's not just comic. It used to be comic book movies that they would review and stuff like that. But then they branched out and they brought on like a ton of hosts, and now they do like a Star Wars show, they do this show, that show. So Mike is reviewing Ahsoka right now, and I will be on there to review episode 4 of Ahsoka with Mike over on that Star Wars Comics and Canon on the Comics in Motion podcast feed. So be on the lookout for that. I'm sure I'll share it everywhere.
All right.
You guys follow me at Real Brett Scott everywhere online.
All right. You just follow my Instagram at Cole_Witta_K, and we will catch you on the next one.
That's a wrap.
All right.